All right, it is the last day of crabbing, Lord willing, for 2025. We have 9 more rows to pick up. So that is 225 pots. So we got the trailer down here, we got everything off of the boat basically, and we're gonna run out and pick up a load of 5 rows and then come back, put those on the trailer, go back out, pick up the last 4 rows, come back, finish filling the trailer, put the rest on land, go empty the trailer at the house, bring the trailer back, load it up, clean the boat, take those back, unload those at the house, if everything goes to plan. The wind is howling today. It's like 25 mile an hour west wind, which is a lot, but hopefully we will be safe. We are on the western shore, so we should be in the lee of the wind, but we will see. If not, it's going to be an interesting morning. But yeah, hopefully this is it. Last day of 2025. We'll see. I brought you guys donuts. You're right. I did. They're for you.
Oh man, look at that.
Did that say Riley? Yeah, So we're gonna start pulling pots. Pretty much the same way that we do anytime we fish gear, except we're not going to set the gear back. Everything that comes on the boat is going home with us today. So we are going to start with stacking 2 rows on the deck, and then we're going to put 3 rows on the roof up here, and take those in. Then we got 4 more rows to pick up. It's a little sketchy stacking a bunch of gear on this boat. It's a pretty small boat. My roof is not very good shape, I'll admit it. But you got to do what you got to do, and I think we'll be all right. Hopefully, as long as the wind doesn't switch directions, we will not be all right. Brandon fell off terribly the other day. Really, I should have. Hindsight, I should have picked these pots up. Quit a week earlier than I did, which was my original plan, you know, with the crab stand and everything, but I had been catching a lot of crabs, and so I wanted to keep going. So I kind of rolled the dice and gambled, and it did not pay off, because last week I went and fished them early, had a couple crabs, went to go fish them again, had 0 crabs. I was like, dang, now I gotta pull empty pots and put them on the boat. So when we have all the stuff on the boat, like the hot tank and, you know, all the stuff to go crabbing like daily, We can fit about 75 pots on the boat at a time if we need to move them, which is not a lot. Since we take everything off of the boat, which really lightens her up, you know, we can fit, and we fit 450 or 150 on it the other day, but it was really sketchy. So I keep it around 100 to 125 at a time, which is not many compared to most of the other boats in the fleet. Most of the other boats carry, you know, 200 to 300 pots at a time. Not the little silver girl. Pots are pretty much empty. We closed up the crab stand yesterday, so all the crabs that we catch today, depending on what we get, we'll either go to shipping for last of our shipping orders for jibbies. But I always like to take some of the last crabs of the year. I steam them up for my neighbors and go give them to all my neighbors for putting up with me for the year. And this is how the lines get stored for the winter, is in these trash cans. So we put 2 lines in a can usually. try to stack the deck first. Keep the center of gravity down a little bit before it goes stacking on the roof. Especially when she's empty. Nice, pretty end-of-year crabs. Not many. They have definitely vacated the premises, but still some nice ones. Alright, why don't you hop up there. We'll start putting them on the roof, leave ourselves a little space.
Too high?
Just too high, yeah. Second row outside, strapped in, nothing right behind the stack. Not very far.
Hi, swim. Not hard.
You can tell it's been a long season because crew's talking to the birds, man. Just gonna see a different kind of face, you know.
Can't get away from my pretty face.
Alright, we got 5 on the boat. Take these in, load up the trailer, get our last 4 rows of the 2025 crabs. That it? Off of that thing. Can you push the stern end in and get it in there? We finally have something that's been highly requested. Right, so not only the good as used brand, high quality rope handle 5-gallon bucket with the swivel seat. Inside, we have an entire crabbing kit. All right, so this is everything you need to go catch blue crabs wherever you are, all in one bucket. So we have a collapsible net that I'm going to show you in a second. We also have an industrial grade floating call stick. We have a set of call gloves. These are the same ones I use on my crab boat. We have a set of tongs. We got a buoy and line. We have twine for chicken necking. And we even have a little chicken neck weighted thing right here for dipping crabs off the piling. So this trap is super cool, and this took a lot of figuring out to find something that all fits in a bucket. This opens up just like this. And this is a collapsible hoop ring crab pot. You can put bait in. It's got a bait clip that goes right down here, crab off the pier, and you're gonna also use this as a crab net to dip crabs off of your chicken neck lines on the pier. So go to goodisused.com, check it out. We also got some Black Friday deals coming up on soft goods and a bunch of new t-shirt drops. Great way to support the channel. Got one load down, go out, pick up the last 4, come in, do the rest. We got lots of work in the yard to do to get ready for next year. So I've actually I've never painted pots in the fall historically, but since we've had all this nasty wind and stuff, we've just been doing the springtime work in the fall, painting and zinking and getting everything ready. So it'd be nice to have the whole rig zinked and ready to go and paint it, you know, so springtime comes, we don't have to spend a month doing it. But we'll see. Usually, historically, before I started selling my own crabs, I used to go way further up the bay, like travel north of Baltimore and hump the gear all the way up there and crab out in the middle. But selling my own, it's kind of worked out where when the crabs at home start to dry up, so does the market. And I haven't really had to go all the way up there. You know, I really don't wholesale crabs anymore. So, you know, there's no sense for me in going and catching a whole bunch that we got to wholesale, you know, after the stand is closed and whatever else. So, I don't know. I used to crab a lot later in the year. Latest I crabbed was like December 6th, I think, but I used to always crab till October 31st at least, or into November, but not anymore. I don't miss it either. It's cold out there, and it gets rough. Lose a lot of days. Let's get these barrels of line off. We can throw them right in the bed of the truck, and then let's grab those crates of crabs that are in the freezer over there. These crabs can just
Keep
stay.
the single line on here.
What is it? Yeah, keep the single and then get the All right, let's grab these things in the out the freezer.
Let's leave that to the boys with Vernon's on. Yeah, this is what we use. This shit right here, the best.
Really?
Cigar and stuff like hard. We use this stuff all the time.
This smells good. We're gonna clean out the bait freezer today, I guess.
Ooh.
It's gonna be fun.
Is there another one in there?
Yeah.
There's a little bucket of shrimp tape in there.
Yeah, and just leave it. Clean this out when we get back. What is it? All right, walk her up. Wind is howling out here. They're gonna do it? They're getting close, they want it. Oh, they're getting so close.
They grab it, I gotta grab the leg.
Here. I seen this one guy on Facebook, these other guys up the bay, grabbed one off the roof.
the simple things in life, you know, like seagulls, keep us entertained at this point. Greedy little things.
Oh, I didn't even catch it. What's that?
They bit each other, the other one bit him.
Birds are crazy.
Man, these birds be tripping, man.
Maybe it's from that fruit.
I don't know. Anybody knows what that is, let me know. It's weird. Look at that one. Bright orange. Ow. Bright orange sponge on her. That's babies there. Probably they say 2 to 8 million eggs on each one. Survival rate, 1 in a million. It's for next year's crab. Actually, 2 years crabs.
SpongeBob, next one.
SpongeBob. Weird, we don't usually see sponge crabs this late. Fresh sponge on her too. When they get older, the sponges get darker. So they'll carry them for like 2 weeks. They'll be almost black and then they fall off and they're like little crab larvae. Should use it as a sound. Oh. Ain't really no good over here, but it's better than it was below. Old pier pot, still catching them. When we put these ones on the roof, just start in front of the stack. Don't put anything like them two. Start them in front of the stack all the way across too high, all right? be the last time I pick up crab pots in the southern roll. Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna leave it down here. I don't feel like wheeling them up here. One last row of the season. You think there's any way when I pull the very last pot you could film with that phone like that and my other one up and down so I can get it for, you know, like the last one? Yep, I was moving a bunch of gear away from this storm one time and a whole stack all strapped together fell over. Took us like an hour to get them back. Sucked. I know your hands are cold. You put ice in there, or is that just water? Water. Wind is picking up. Last row of the season, coming over the rail, baby.
This is the bait. This is the chunk. Figured it
Here. You were close. What is that? Sea bass. Let me see that thing. See him? Check that thing out. That's a black sea bass. It's funny because like a few years ago, we were catching more black sea bass the same size in crab pots in the upper bay than any other fish. I mean, you could fill crates full of them. But I have not seen one in years, so pretty wild. Pretty cool. Weird to see them like now. Like this is a very weird spot to see them too. Pretty neat. It's weird. Some years we have like really weird fish that come up into the bay and you never seem to catch them hook and line, but we see them in crab pots. Like the sea bass, when we had a lot of sea bass, they were in every pot, but they were not, nobody was catching them hook and line. It was like super weird. But I mean, there was thousands of them. And then this year we saw more juvenile, like little fluke flounder than white perch in crab pots. But you like don't catch them hook and line. We also caught a juvenile black drum last week. Kind of neat. Little guy. Sometimes when all that bait pushes up here, like the same reason the birds are here, we get some weird fish in the fall. Come in with the bait. They follow in the bait like we follow in the crabs. sketchy getting the boat in the ramp because you got to go in on an angle because like the piers are uneven and it doesn't actually fit straight in because there's a loop on that piling, so you got to put it in on an angle and then kick it over and get it back. It's sketch, but whatever. You know what? I can say it because we're back in the dock. That was a good year. It was honestly probably one of my best years in terms of catch and sales. We did really well in sales, and I mean, we destroyed the crabs. For having so much bad PR about, you know, oh, no crabs this year, numbers are down, terrible reports, whatever. All I know is what we see, was what comes over my rail. That's all I can speak for. And I tell you what, we destroyed them this year. We burned their tail. It was good. Really good year. And nothing broke. It's crazy. I mean, we had, for years when I was crabbing, every year I had a major failure. Like, I blew head gaskets, I blew up an engine, blew up 3 transmissions. I mean, you name it, I've destroyed it. And this year, we made it through. Engine's still running. Transmission is still doing its thing. Gear's back. None of my guys quit this year, actually, which is great. Nobody got hurt. Sold all the crabs. Made some money. Nothing to complain, man. Good year. Got a lot more work to do to get ready, but I don't know. It was good. Makes me happy. Only took me like 11 years to get my stuff together. How's the weather looking for us tomorrow?
Guess we can load these spots on the rack.
Oh, yeah. No. All right, we'll put the boat back around in the slip and then get the rest of this stuff off. Yeah, and we got to see if it blows all the water out down there. It won't be no good, really. Oh my gosh, it is picking up. John and I are trying to go fishing down Virginia tomorrow, but it's a little windy. A little windy out. All right, put her back around.
Don't have much pots on the roof either.
Oh, you know what? I gotta clean that bait freezer out. Oh, it's gonna suck. Ugh, now I gotta do one of the worst end of year jobs.
Clean out this bait freezer. It might knock you out, Ty. Well, that tray's broken. That sucks. Hack, if you need something to put soft crabs in, pizza dough trays from the restaurant store. That's what I use. Last shrimp heads of the year, feed them to the fishes. Nasty. All right, well, we can get the hawks on. Yep, clean her up.
I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. My head was down, and I was throwing shit out of the boat.
Ew. Doesn't look like that anymore. I don't think my paint held up real well. Oh, this stuff I got for free. All right, let's put this motor box back together. What? Hell yeah. Here. Should be in there by the inverter. I'm gonna unhook that inverter, I guess.
that bearing's hotter than it was yesterday. Did you get them? Okay. Oh. I heard something and I was like, oh my God, I thought the wheel fell off, and then, all right, cool. Oopsies. All right. So, we got a bunch already painted, probably like 600 here painted. Matt's working on zinking them. And these ones, some of them we don't even have to power wash because they're clean enough. We can just dip them and paint them again, but a lot of them, some of them probably 50%, 40, 50% need just dusted off of the power washer. Get ready for next year. They like stacking them higher than I can reach them, but joke's on them because they're the one that's got to help me anyway. So.
You can reach them, boy. What do you mean? Reach them, boy. What do you mean?
By the shed, crabs in the fridge, lines, the other one. That's not ideal. Fairly certain that will just fall off. I may want to. I may be rocking it home on 3 wheels. That was less than ideal. I think the bearings, I think it needs a new bearing. Oh my God.
Did it just pull right off?
Yes. Oh my God.
Luckily you checked it out.
Well, I thought when I backed down the marine, I thought I heard something, and I was like, oh, that's weird.
I wish you didn't check. That'd be so funny. Me
Oh my
following
God.
you. It'd be the funniest thing ever.
I don't need that. Brake shoes are in good shape.
Brakes even work on this thing?
You think the brakes work on this thing? What kind of question is that? Brakes are for quitters anyway. Oopsies. Less than ideal. Almost made it. See, I shouldn't have said anything. What I get?
Hey, that's JJ's fault. Remember what he said? He said, something really broke this year. That's AJ's fault.
I was talking about out in the boat.
Well,
Ain't got no pots in the water. The season's pretty over.
I hope she makes it back on 3.
that's fine. That's fine.
Alright, these boxes, cans, all that stuff can go. Well, it's not ideal, but we don't have much of a choice at this point. Certainly not ideal, though. Yeah. Well, my professional opinion, there's the problem. I hate to say it, but this is the second time this exact thing has happened.
she smoked, Bub?
I would say she's smoked.
She is smoked.
Well, that's a bummer. Told you she was in good shape.
Oh, nice. Where is it?
It's in the bed of my truck.
Uh-huh.
Think she'll make it home?
I bet that inner race is welded to the spindle and you gotta cut it and bash it apart.
Oh, she'll be alright. I would agree with you. I think you're probably right.
Oh yeah, haul your boat, Bob.
Besides that, and you're worried about the leaf strip bounce?
Huh?
I said all that just happened, you're worried about the leaf strip
Well, I only gotta go 50 feet. You know, your problem is you got her spinning at RPMs, you know. The bearings
all the
in
bearings in
saltwater.
saltwater for years and years and years probably doesn't help the cause,
Yeah.
I had to guess. But I'm not a professional, so I could be wrong.
Smoking going down the road?
No, but yesterday I felt it, I was like, ooh, that bearing's warm. And I felt it at the house, I was like, ooh, that bearing's hot. I said, you only need one more trip, and then the wheel fell off. So what I'm saying is it sounds like we're going to make at least one more trip.
Yeah.
We don't have much choice now. This operation couldn't get any more sketchy and down to the wire. Well, we made it. It's better than brand new. It's brand used, man. Check out goodasused.com. It's my brand used merch company. We got shirts, coolers, hats, you name it. We got it. Check it out. Help support the channel. And last load of crab pots for the 2025 season. Just in the nick of time because we couldn't stand to lose another wheel, honestly.
I was born
Still
Yeah,
got one.
two broken toes.
Maybe that's what it did.
Huh?
That's it.
This has one extra.
Well, that's a wrap, folks. Last pot, the 2025 crabbing season. We appreciate you guys following along for the whole year and coming out and buying crabs and buying merch and making it possible for us. So appreciate you guys watching. If you subscribe, drop a comment, enters you to win a full box of Jimmy's Famous Seafood food. We'll ship it anywhere in the country. Check out goodasused.com. And we got lots of work to do here over the winter. But we'll see you. I guess we'll see you every Friday, but we'll see you for crabbing videos in 2026. Thanks for watching.